Hello, Chris Clark here, and I just wanted to take a couple of minutes to walk you through the Auto X10 compensation plan. After you watch this video, you should have a very comfortable idea of how the money works. You may need to watch it a couple of times, but this is great detail and exactly how the money works with Auto X10. Simply put, a one-time payment of $10 can potentially equal just under $200,000. And you can also see the disclaimer on the bottom that states that all income figures are not guaranteed and they only represent income potential. Auto X10 is a 4x4 forced follow me matrix. That means that once someone comes in, they only have 4 spaces in front line to them and it fills left to right. Once your first row is filled, there will be 4 people in your organization. If they each get their 4 people, then the second row will be filled with 16 people. If they do the same thing, then row 3 is filled with 64 people. And if they do the same thing, row 4 will now have 256 people in it, for a full matrix total of 340 people. Well, what does a forced matrix mean? Well, let's look at an example. If Bob comes in and immediately shares it with 4 people, Sue, you, Bill, and Amy, then Bob's front line is filled. Now that opens up another row for your matrix. Sue does the same thing you did because she's excited. You get 2 of your people in right away, but you had a dinner to go to, but Bob kept working. Since the matrix force fills from top to bottom and left to right, Bob's next enrollment goes frontline to you and pays you $10, but we'll talk about that in just a second. Now that happens until you have a full matrix of 340 people, and that's a total of $11,720. Now let's combine all of that into just one simple picture so that you know what a full matrix represents. Okay, so this picture is that picture that represents a completed matrix. Now what does follow me mean? Let's take a completed matrix here. Remember, this picture represents a completed matrix. After you complete your matrix, it upgrades and you get 2 more entry points open from there. You get a phase 1 re-entry following your sponsor, and at the same time you enter into phase 2 following your sponsor for potentially $187,520. Now you can see here that you get 2 entry points at the same time, and that is so incredible. Now here is the potential income chart that I'm going to read through just real quick to go over the concept, but I'm going to go into better detail on the next page. All right, you can see here when you come on board, your matrix is a 4x4. That means you have 4 members on your first level. So row 1, anytime somebody comes on board, that's going to pay $10 to you. 4 people on your front line, 4 times 10 is 40. The next row has 16 people on it. Again, $10 is paid from those 16 people. That's 10 times 16 is $160. On the row of 64, $20 from each one of those individuals is paid to you. 64 times 20 is $12.80. And on row number 4, $40 paid from 256 people on their level 4 upgrade is $10,240 to you. On phase 2, it's pretty much the same exact thing, just with bigger numbers. On the first row, 4 people are going to pay you $160. 4 times 160 is $640. On the next row, you can see 16 people. They pay you $160. That's $2,560 to you, and so on. And you can see the total income potential from phase 2 is $187,520. Now let's talk about how to upgrade. Now you advance through the program by upgrading, but the exciting part of this program is that you are automatically upgraded out of earned commissions. The first explanation here is going to be from your cost perspective, so that it makes sense a little bit later. Now I put the $150 blinking here because that's a very special number. That is the total amount it takes to upgrade through the entire first phase. Now if you come in for $10, you will automatically be upgraded out of earned commission, but you have to wait for those commissions to be earned. I will walk you through that in just a second. But more importantly, for the serious business builders, the company is allowing you to come on board and pay your entire upgrade cost through phase 1 right out of the gate. Now that reason you want to do that is because if anyone beneath you upgrades to a higher level than you, then they pass the matrix bonuses up to the next qualified person and they miss you, so you really don't want to miss out on that. Now here's the progression through the upgrades. When you pay your $10, you get a level 1 upgrade which comes along with a level 1 package. You are frontline to the person above you, and your $10 goes to them. So yes, that means when somebody falls frontline to you, whether you put them there or not, you're getting paid 10 bucks. So yes, again, you've come out of the pocket $10, and after one person falls under you, you've broken even. No matter who puts them there, whether you did or not. So if you get involved and do nothing, and 4 people are spilled onto your front line, you have only paid $10, done no work, and made $30 profit because $40 is paid to you from your front line of 4 people. Talk about amazing, it gets better, and I'll explain more about that in just a second. To upgrade to level 2, it's now $20. Now remember, that's not anything you come out of pocket. That comes out of earned commissions unless you take the 150 bonus from the beginning. You get the level 2 package, $10 goes to the person 2 levels up from you, that's important to remember, and the other 10 gets split between the sponsor and your sponsor. And that's where the 50% matching bonus on 2 levels comes in. Level 3 upgrade is $40, and you get level 3 upgrade package, $20 goes to the person 3 levels above you, and the other $20 is split 50-50 with the sponsorship bonuses. And the level 4 upgrade is 80 bucks, where you get a level 4 package, 40 bucks goes 4 levels up, and the other 40 is split 50-50 by the sponsorship bonuses. And that's a total of $150 paid out by you, but only $10 out of pocket if you choose the slower route. Unless, like I said earlier, you elect to take care of all of your upgrades right out of the gate as to not get passed up in the process. If you're serious about building this business and you don't want to miss out on anything, I would surely come in at 150 bucks. But if not, the back office software automatically upgrades you if you only come in at $10. Now this is only available on phase 1. You cannot pay your way through phase 2. Now here's where it should come together a little bit more. This is the perspective of your matrix paying you in phase 1. So that's 4 people paying 10 bucks on your front level for a total of 40 bucks. When people on your second row upgrade to level 2, they pay 20 bucks. Remember from the last slide, or you may want to rewind the video, level 2 pays the person 2 levels up from them, which is you in this description, 20 bucks, and the rest is paid out in sponsorship bonuses. When row 3 upgrades to level 3, they pay 40 bucks, and they pay the person 3 levels up, which is you. They pay you 20 bucks, and the rest goes to sponsorship bonuses. Then when row 4 upgrades to level 4, they pay 80 bucks, where 40 goes 4 levels up, which again is you in this scenario, and the rest goes to sponsorship bonuses. So when you add all those numbers up, that's where the 11,720 comes from. Now imagine if you sponsored several of those people in your matrix. Not only will you be getting the matrix payout, but the sponsorship bonuses as well. Whew. Now let's move to phase 2 to show the same thing, but with the figures. Okay? They come on board, you get paid into phase 2 off of your level 4 upgrade. After your level 4 upgrade on phase 1, 640 gets paid to you because 160 times 4 people on level 1 pays $640 to you. There is no matching bonus on the first level. To upgrade to level 2 on phase 2, $320 from each individual. 116 of that goes to you because you're at the top. Times 16 is 2560 paid to you, and the rest is paid through the sponsorship bonuses. To upgrade to level 3, it's 640 bucks. That's $320 per person times 64. That's 20 plus grand paid to you, and then the rest is split through the sponsorship bonuses. And the last is $1,280 to upgrade to the level 4 on phase 2. 640 times 256 people is what's paid to you. That's 163,840. Plus, the rest is split through sponsorship bonuses. So you can see phase 2, this thing gets out of control and out of control quick. Can you imagine $187,000, 520 cents deposited into your bank account? And that is on top of what you made from phase 1. Now, this is phenomenal. Now, here's the potential income on matching bonuses. You can see that the more you sponsor, the more exciting this gets. What if you sponsored 50 or 100? There are people that already are doing that. But what if you just got 10% of that, 5% of that? If you sponsor 10 people in a perfect world, all the matrices fill, that's $1 million. 10% of that is what, 100,000? Could you use an extra 100,000? Of course you could. There's not another program out there that you have a one-time $10 payment with no sponsoring requirements, and you can make a six-figure income. The only question you should be asking yourself is, how soon can you get involved? Get back with the person that shared this video with you and register your spot. We look forward to working with you.